questions and respond to those next. Okay, the first and top comment that shows up on Nick's video is this one. It says, weird how Tony can come on so soon to talk about something so severe, this severe. When he talks about it too, there's not much or if any sadness in his voice or facial expression. That's odd to me because if Leo was a stranger to Tony, I would understand, but he lived with him, so you'd think there's some kind of bond. He would express more concern or sadness. Sucks that it happened in time for the truth. I mean, I recorded hours of video, and the editors told me I revealed way too much private information about Leo. Again, I'm 100% honest and transparent. This is my style, and sometimes I talk without a filter. So the editors were cutting up the video and decided it would be better I just record another video. So I recorded another video. Editors tell me it's still too graphic, so I do another video. And the third video, after hours of recording his videos that was published, it's not that I really prepared for the video. I'm still just doing it off the cuff, but I was recording for hours before that, so a lot of the emotion that you would have seen had already been expressed in the previous videos. Hope you understand that. By the time.
All right, guys. Tony Hughes just dropped another video. It's a follow-up to the first one he did, explaining what went on with Leo and longevity. Now, I'm going to be very brief because it's like an hour and 42-minute long video he just uploaded. And I'm going to go through and mainly hit some of the parts that kind of interest me. If I sound a little winded, I'm in between workouts, actually. I was watching this when I was doing my first session. I got a second session cardio base that I'm getting ready to do here in about 45 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up pretty briefly here. Tony, you're talking too much. And I know you are a lawyer. A lot of guys are saying you're not showing emotions. People handle traumas differently. I suffer from post-traumatic stress from being in the combat zone. Certain things don't rattle my cages. It could be death related. It could be injury related. People tend to deal with stresses differently. And I keep going back to my aunt because this is kind of something similar, but not under the same circumstances. My aunt died from things totally not related to what's going on with Leo and longevity. But when I found her deceased after 3 days, right, I dealt with it differently. I didn't want to talk about it too much. The scar was taken off of all the combat related things that I was dealing with from post-traumatic stress. So I kind of just self-isolated. I didn't show too much emotions, and I dealt with it differently. I dealt with it my way. I don't think I cried till after the funeral, which I know I cried after the funeral. That's when, because she was proud service. So that military in me, I held until after it was over with. Then I let out my emotions. A lot of people are saying that you're not showing emotions on camera, and you just try to explain the reasons why. You can't let your editors dictate who you is. See, that's mistake number one. You keep going, oh, well, I will upload this video. The editors. Fuck the editors. Fuck them. If you're really trying to clear your name, fuck them. Who paying them? You? Tell them to shut the fuck up. Okay? You post what you post. Fuck them. Okay? Fuck them. You go on in this long video responding to comments on Nick Trigilli's channel. You even brought up the maids and how the maids are dumb, how they can't put a plan together, and all types. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find it real quick. I wasn't keeping up with the timestamps. Let me see something.
I think Tony knows more personally. The women
there we go.
Tony has in his harem were fed up with Leo, telling Tony to stop financially support him, cut them off, probably hired a hitman to kill Leo. Oh, wow. I think you're giving these women too much credit. These women are so simple-minded, they couldn't strategize that many steps ahead.
You don't know that.
Like, I can't even get them to do the most simple tasks. They're all great at cooking and cleaning and doing laundry.
You should learn how to clean your own shit.
To do anything more than that, and it's like, oh.
Learn how to cook too. Like that ain't gonna kill you.
There's no way they could strategize anything. Like, they're not mentally capable. It's like a dog or a cat trying to strategize a murder.
So, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're down talking to people that clean your house and shit. Like, you don't know what goes on in a person's mind. Nobody does. One guy in my comment section says that there's no way Tony could have done that. He's too much of a nice guy. Listen, I was deployed to the combat zone in Iraq. We called it the playground. We call it the sandbox. Okay. You'll never think that a 9-year-old kid would blow your fucking brains out. You wouldn't think that a woman over there, looking so innocent with all that shit on, you wouldn't think that once you pass them up that she wouldn't turn around and blow your fucking brains out. You wouldn't think that a wife wouldn't kill her husband. You ever seen Snap? There are a lot of things that would drive a person to do something and then look you dead in the eyes and like they ain't did nothing. Killing is easy. That is what makes it so dangerous. I know that firsthand. Combat zone. You do what it takes to survive. And people look at me and wouldn't never think that I engaged in combat in the combat zone. So looks can be deceiving. That's what I'm trying to get at. That don't mean shit. It's always the innocent looking ones that would do something to your ass. It's not the loudest talking person in the room all the time. It's always the ones that you think want to do something that do something to your ass. You also stated that some people, and like I say, guys, it's a lot to this. And if I had enough time, I would, but today's a busy day. But he stated in this that he is as lost as we are when it comes to trying to find out what happened. Now, he claimed that the Thailand police came and they ramshacked the room trying to find stuff. He also stated that it took 3 hours for the cops to get there. You know, it's a lot of stuff. Like, if I go back a little bit, there are a lot of things that Tony's talking about here.
Someone else physically would be completely outside of her value system, just not even emotionally possible.
You were talking about the baby mama that could have came and killed Leo.
And it's not physically possible. Again, it's not physically possible that someone was in the bathroom with Leo. He was absolutely there without him.
He keeps saying that it's not possible somebody's in the bathroom. Like, you don't know that, but you're saying that. And this is why I'm saying you're talking too much. You're talking too much. Like, you, in the first hour, you were saying a lot of stuff that I wouldn't be saying, dude.
I go to the sliding door. I look in the sliding door, and his room is trashed, but not, and this answers a lot of the other questions. His room is not as trashed as it looks in the photos. Not even close. When I look in the room, I don't think there was any, like, I didn't think there was any kind of problem. Like, I didn't see the room and go, oh, his room was ransacked. His room was within normal range of how dirty his room is, because he relies on our maid to clean the room.
Snitching on Leo.
Come for a couple days.
Y'all just know how to clean your own shit.
Really messy, and he it's almost like he makes it more messy, knowing that the maid is just gonna clean it up all anyways. So, you know, trash was piled up.
Snitching.
Like, just everything is dirty. You know, the sheets were torn off, which
don't nobody care about why Leo didn't clean the room.
Always torn off, and then you'd have to, like, stretch them back down when a girl comes over or something like that. So yeah, he lived like that, and it's not that he's a slob. It's that he's so disciplined about his research and whatever he's focusing on.
Hygiene. You clean your shit.
He ignores everything else in his life.
They ain't disciplined then. That's not discipline.
He'll go.
That's prioritizing.
About eating if he's in the zone and he's working that hard. You know, he'll.
But anyway, that's that part right there. He was explaining how he got in and seen Leo behind the bathroom door and how it was wedged and how he was in there. There's a lot of good stuff in that video about wet towels in the toilet. If you look in the picture, he came to the conclusion that maybe Leo was trying to fix something. Maybe he had a leak in the toilet. Like, and this is exactly why I'm saying, Tony, shut up. Shut up, Tony. Shut up. Be quiet. Just stop. You're painting a picture that might incriminate you. Okay? You're saying that the police trashed it worse than what it was, looking for stuff. And that could be true. You know, people are saying that blood came out of his nose and eyes and shit because he died. I done been around a lot of dead bodies. Okay? A lot of you guys can use common sense. Your body, when you die, if you don't have no type of cuts or wounds or anything that cause you to die or leak out or bleed, the body doesn't just let blood run from orifices. All right? Not until the decaying process starts. Once you start to decay, okay, like bust open and shit like that, that's when blood can seep from the nose, the mouth, the eyes and stuff. But that's during a decay process. It's not when you die and you're laying face down. People say, oh, you laying face down, that's why blood. No, that doesn't happen. Unless you done had like an aneurysm on the brain, a stroke, something that had your blood pressure high and some rupture in your head and that blood is seeping out from the pressure being released from that blown blood vessel. That can happen. But laying face down is not going to make the blood just start to force its way out until the decaying process has indeed started. Because yes, gravity forces blood down. Your heart's not beating, blood's not circulating, so it sinks. If you're on your back, it sinks. It sinks to the back. It sinks down, you know. It's just gravity, right? That don't mean blood's going to magically start coming out of your back. It don't do that until your back, from the gas and the bloating and what's going on inside your body, until the decaying process starts from when you're going through rigor mortis and all that. They're bruising around the eyes and stuff, and this is why I'm saying, when you die, the way the body works, bruises will start to show. Don't necessarily mean that Leo punched himself in the fucking face. I think it's liver more or some shit. But it starts to show bruises. Bruises that you never thought you had. Because the blood's not circulating, nutrients not getting to that wounded area no more. And so that bruising that come up, it will show. This is why when people go get exhumed for a homicide investigation, they see bruises that they did not see during the autopsy. Because so many must have been passed since this person have been dead now, that is starting to show. That's how they solve cold cases some damn times. So there's a lot of information to be packed in there. I'm probably going to do a more in-depth video about this. I'm trying to wait till the autopsy come out, because I don't want to keep hammering this, and I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to milk this. It's a lot of speculation going on. Like I'm saying over here, if I'm a cop, I'm looking at Tony. This man died in your house. And Tony is diverging and talking and saying a lot of things that make me believe that, okay, man, well, you're saying you don't know this for sure, but then this is what you're saying. Like you're contradicting a lot of shit. This is why people are telling you to shut the fuck up. Now, if you want to go all out and upload everything that you know, fuck what your editors say. If you know for a fact it's not going to incriminate you, fuck them. You even stated that you left on Friday with Connor and them to go to the shooting range and shoot y'all stuff. You said all that in this video, and I'm going to link it in my description. You said all that. So that means I understand why you ain't going there and check on Leo. And you keep stating that Leo didn't like to be disturbed. But this man had a drug problem. I wouldn't give a flying fuck. I'm going to go check on him. If I'm a friend, I'm going to go check on him. I don't give how he might feel, how mad he might get. You go check on him. So, but you stated all that, and you stated that, you know, the sounds you were hearing early on Friday, you didn't think nothing of it, and that was probably when he was dying up there. Convulsion or whatever the fuck was going on. And you keep saying you don't think nobody got in there. You can't prove that for sure. You don't know that for sure. That's what I'm saying. I would just shut up. A lot of people are speculating homicide. I don't think Tony did it, but then too, like I said, you can't rule nobody out until the autopsy's done. You can't do it. You cannot fucking do it. And since Tony is a prime suspect, I wouldn't say shit I'll be quiet until the autopsy proves me innocent otherwise. That's what Tony needs to do. As a lawyer, I know he knows that. I would shut the fuck up. Because you could say something that might incriminate you and not be aware of it. So anyway, guys, that's all that I have on this. Go check out his video. It's in the description below. Tony, I'm trying to give you some sound advice. And I'm just a small YouTuber, dude. And I don't do this for money, so I don't really even care about the views. People think that I'm trying to milk. I'm not even getting paid. I'm not even nowhere close to being monetized. So I'm just speaking from an unbiased opinion, whether I was monetized or not. I'm speaking from a person on the outside looking in. I'm not going to come up with shit like Nick Trigilli does on his channel and say that he thinks and knows that he died from this. I'm stating that there's a possibility you might have had something to do with this, but I don't think that you did based on your mannerisms, okay? But the more you talk, the more it makes me start to wonder, do you know more than what you're telling us? You can say all you want that you're a direct person, but if I kill somebody, I'm not going to outright just say it. If it's going to tie me to a crime. Everybody leaves some shit out. I don't tell my wife every fucking thing that I do. She don't tell me every fucking thing she does. She could be going around slinging pussy on motherfuckers left and right. Just as well I can be going around slinging dick on females left and right. If I am, I'm not going to tell her myself. I might tell her every dang girl, but if I'm fucking around, I'm not going to snitch on myself. And I don't expect her to tell me if she's fucking around. I got to catch her in the act like she got to catch me if we're doing that type of shit. Which I can clearly state that I'm not. But I'm just giving you an example. So, all that, I'm just blunt. You ain't going to tell everything, man. Ain't no man going to snitch. Real men don't snitch. You got to catch me, motherfucker. So, it is what it is on that. Just to clarify, though, I am not doing anything outside my marriage. And nor is my wife, to my knowledge. To my knowledge. Now, she's outside of mine right now. She's at work. So, you know, you can get dick at the job. So, but I don't worry about shit like that. Because guess what? What's done in the dark comes to the light. And if I find out she is getting dick for John, well, I can go give my dick to Hillary. And no, not Clinton. Hell. Did not have sex with that woman. Did not have sexual relations with that woman. But anyway, guys, that's all that I have. I have a Jason Blaha video that's going to be dropping about the purple dildo and living with a murderer right now. This shit's crazy. It's just crazy. But I got to go. I got to get ready for the second session. And more Leo longevity news to come as it comes out. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Stay safe out there. Peace.